And amongst the crowds, I'm on the automatic ramp right now so I can get a look at the logo for Halloween Horror Nights. So I get excited. So look, Clark, first one's here. Haha. Gonna get a good spot over in the shade here. Welcome everybody, JohnnyJans here, and it's finally happening. I am finally at Universal Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights. That's right, tonight I am cashing in my ticket for my annual pass and taking my one free trip to come to Universal Orlando Halloween Horror Nights. I'm gonna go into the fog, I'm gonna witness the screams, I'm gonna spend all my money on Express, and it's gonna be a rockin' time. So I invite you to come with me now as we head inside for some spooky meandering around. All right, I have staked my claim here in the last remnants of the shade, right up to the edge of the ticket booth, and we're about to get inside. Well, not about to. What, like an hour till I get inside? That's how early I am. But at least I'm shaded, so I'm not melting in the sun. I'm not gonna lie to you, if I was any bit later and had to be in the sun over there, I don't think I would make it this 45 minutes I have to wait right now. Something is happening. It's getting real. They're getting ready to open the gates. We're off just like that. All right, folks, this is it. We have arrived. Let the scares begin. It is free reign right now. Anything could happen. There's Dr. Oddfellow right there, ushering you in up on the balcony, welcoming us into the gate right there. Say wave. There he is. Looking ominous. Yeah. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. That's awesome. And as we go into the fog, see you into the fog, that's what they say. That's what's about to happen. As you see, I'm going into by the Vamp 69 stage right here. The party is gonna begin. Looks like some corpses have already partied too hard as we make our way through the scare zone. Turn the camera on myself so I can see if anyone sneaks up behind me, because sometimes that's what you gotta do when you're walking through these scare zones. They're vampires and stuff are known to creep behind you. You see, I got one following me. It only takes like just a little bit and they just notice. There they go, they're tapering off right now. We avoided that vampire, folks. As we're gonna go continue to meander around over to find an express location so I can express myself, because I'm not waiting 85 minutes or more for these houses. Taking a small detour because Chucky is only a 10-minute wait right now. I'm gonna go try out this house. All right, folks, right now I'm entering the Fast and the Furious queue where Chucky's house is being entertained, and it's probably not gonna be as scary as the Fast and the Furious Supercharged is. Fingers crossed here. All right, Chucky ultimate kill count. And let me just tell you, the count was ultimate. And this house was hilarious, as only Chucky can do. And it was a nice surprise because I thought it was over and it wasn't. There was more. So I thought it was a fun house and a good way to start the night with a good scare and a good laugh, hanging out with Chucky. Love it. This is a good place to start if you want to hurry up and you don't have Express and want to get inside of a house. But I do have Express now, because like I said, I saw the line for Stranger Things and I was like, nope, I'm getting Express. $190. But I think it's going to be worth it so I can at least see every house tonight. I mean, yeah, Chucky was only 15 minutes, but the rest of the houses, I bet you they're going to go up. It's kind of a gamble you take when you get Express, because you might not have to use it, but I feel like we're gonna use it tonight. That's what I think. I love this vampire guy just dancing. He's just having a rockin' time over here by the bus right now. And it doesn't seem very crowded. That's because everybody is in line for the houses. So another reason that I got Express for tonight, because I needed it. But I just love but it's not dark enough and you can see the scare zones and you can kind of see what's going on right now. It's gonna get a lot darker and a lot crazier later. I'm gonna rock out with this guy right here. Oh yeah! We're partying! Vamp 69! You know it! It's awesome, baby! Woo. We got vampires amongst us! Being all cool as let's go through the scare zone. This is fun, right? This was like Woodstock 99, wasn't it? Look at this guy just serving up the treats right there. Woo! It's so fun! Oh my God, look at the wheels on the bug. We got a punch buggy, be careful, they might punch you. That vampire's got a bat. And he got the groovy, spooky bus from hell. Wow. And here we go, front row access right in front of the stage with all the vampire craziness right now. You can see they're stalking the streets, looking all fine. Very cool. And this is what makes coming to a scare zone fun. It's just, well, you know, it's not dark out, so you can kind of watch the atmosphere and people get scared and things. It's always cool. Look at this. So good. Groovy, man. Yeah. And right now I have expressed myself into Stranger Things Season 4, the greatest season so far in my opinion. And like I said, I just finished watching this afternoon, so I am all like, not just caught up, I've seen it before, but it's so fresh in my head that I'm really gonna enjoy this house and experience. And look, you get a good perspective of the Rip Ride Rocket that you don't really get to see because we're on the backlots right now. Pretty cool. Just did Stranger Things and oh my God, I love it. I know some people have been kind of down about it, but I mean, again, just watching season 4 one more time and getting to walk through that house, just reliving all those great moments and seeing so much detail. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. Definitely recommend you come and do Stranger Things because it is strange. Woo, that was a good time. That was well worth it. And only waited about 15 minutes with my Express. So my Express is worth it. Didn't have to wait 15 minutes. Bada bing, bada boom, done. On to the next house. All right, it is getting darker ever so slowly as it does in Florida. As I'm processing what I just saw with Stranger Things, I think you should do that first. I think you'll end on such a high. I did hear a little Kate Bush. Did you hear it? I heard it too. I was like a little Kate Bush. But Eddie, oh my God, I don't want to spoil it. I can't spoil it, but it was fun. And if you're a fan of Stranger Things, you're gonna like it. They did a great job. Actually, the best season that they did in a haunted house. But we gotta do some more stuff right now. We gotta go. My hopes aren't very high about this house, but I'm still coming down from the rush that was Stranger Things. Like I said, I recommend do Stranger Things first. Get that high note in there because it's just so fun. I thought it was just such a fun house. Keep going on about that. Let's see what The Exorcist holds. You can see the lines are getting a lot longer now. Very happy I bought the Express. With each time I wait, with each minute as it passes, makes me smile a little bit more that I paid all that money for this. I don't know if I'll feel the same way tomorrow, but right now I do. Survived my encounter with The Exorcist, and that house was all right. I still think I'm coming down from the fun that was Stranger Things, but this Exorcist would not be a house I would want to wait any amount of long time for. It was good, it was okay. Maybe because the movie isn't out yet, even though we know the story of The Exorcist, so we kind of know what to expect. But I think the first time they had The Exorcist that's based on the original movie looked better than that. So that's my thoughts. If I had to rank it on a list, I'd put this Exorcist pretty low on the list. Stop! Oh, that's something that happened. All right, anyway, besides that, we are over here at the Blood Moon Dark Offering, which is the first house that you would enter if you're walking down here. It's gonna be my next house right outside Despicable Me Minions Mayhem. and you're in front of the entrance. So it's 35 minutes. Let's express myself. Blood Moon Dark Offering. Offerings were had by all. That was a good house. I enjoyed that house. I liked all the sacrificial stuff that was going on about. So wasn't bad. Better than The Exorcist, I would say. But it was a good house. I liked it. You guys like it?
Yeah, I was really scared.
Yeah, I bet you were really scared. You could see as it gets darker, we got some more lighting effects that are kind of taking over the grounds here as we make our way back to Production Central and across. Over here on the corner, gonna get a picture of the iconic Mel's Dine-In restaurant. Now, like I said before, it's not open for Halloween Horror Nights. We got lightning in the background right there, adding some cool effects, but I just love that they take it to the extreme for Horror Nights and make it Mel's Dine-In. Jungle of Doom right now as he searches for immortality. And this is always one of the best scare zones. They always do a good job here in Central Park. And look at the spooky eyes in the trees right now. Love that. And green lights. It's like a techno jungle.
Where is the skull?
Oh, someone's looking for the skull right now.
Lying to me.
He's got to find the skull. He's really concerned. Oh, look at the cool fog right there. We got Dr. Livingstone looking for his skull right now. That's cool. A lot more spooky elements. Spooky eyes. It's like I'm being watched from above right now. Oh, look at the bat. Check out his eyes right there. That's neat. Good job, Batsy. You're keeping them away. There's another one right there. All right, well, there you go. Jungle of Doom. And then if you need to know your way around, they have these awesome little signs to try and tell you where things are. And right now, it tells me I gotta go to my next house, which is Universal Monsters Unmasked. A 60-minute wait for Universal Monsters Unmasked. This is gonna be fun. Let's go express myself. And here we are after the longest express line walk ever, finally reached Universal Monsters Unmasked. Unmasked they were, not wearing any masks in there, that was for sure. That was really good. I enjoyed the different monsters. Mr. Hyde is like a freaking werewolf. He looks very monstrous when he goes from Jekyll to Hyde. Not so much Invisible Man, a little bit. I expected more Invisible Man, but that's okay. And the Phantom just killed it. So much Phantom of the Opera. I don't remember the Hunchback. I think I started to get if I saw the Hunchback, there wasn't much of him, or he was blurring in with the other characters. I didn't really distinguish where the Hunchback was. But the Phantom was making the music of the night. It was beautiful. Walking out through the ET queue line, and it looks like ET's ready to go, so we better continue on ourselves. All right, folks, it is officially dark and spooky. There is no more light left in the air to be had. Now we just have the ominous Halloween Horror Nights lighting, and bonus, we have some lightning lingering around because, you know, it's Florida, so every once in a while I get a quick flash of lightning, so that's always cool. And we're gonna cut right now through Springfield, where there's nothing going on in Springfield this year, so we'll skip through that and then maybe get over to The Last of Us and Dr. Oddfellow's Twisted Origins, as we see some more hieroglyphic type structures right here on the poles by the Animal Actors Studio, probably coming from outside the Jungle of Doom right there. Let's go to Springfield. Actually, once again, as I walk through Springfield, I will always reiterate that they need to bring Treehouse of Horror in here to Halloween Horror Nights. As I pass Lard Lad, look, he came to life. Good for him. The next house, The Last of Us, and preferably the longest line I've seen all night, next to Stranger Things. You can even see some head movement all the way across that weird canopy thing over there. I mean, it is mixing in with the Monsters Unleashed, so some of that crowd might be for them, but most of it's all for The Last of Us. And also, to put it in scale, look at the giant standby line behind me. What was this, 85 minutes or something? 85 minutes or something. Very glad I'm expressing myself right now. I am heading out of the house where I truly learned that I am one of the Last of Us. But not really, because the line was so long, no one could really be the Last of Us today. But it was a really good house, and I was told there's a lot of Easter eggs to the video game if you play that kind of thing. I have not played the video game, so it was all kind of a surprise for me. And it was surprising. And once again, we are walking through E.T. Feel a little bit of deja vu, because both exit lines have merged. What did you do, Ray? It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I tried to think of the most simplest, safest thing. Something that can never possibly destroy us. We're at our next house. 55 minutes for the darkest of deals. It is time to give the devil his due. Look at this. Check this out. We got this awesome blues facade by the train's crossroad. Wow. Darkest deal. That was definitely dealing one of my favorites right there. You do not want to mess with the devil. Let that be a lesson at home, kids. Or a goat man will come out. Yes, there was a goat man in there. That was pretty cool. That was a good house and a lot of good scares and a lot of good pageantry. All right, folks, we made it halfway. We are at the top half of the park. We only have a few more houses left, but they are a doozy as I make my way past Men in Black, all lit up with awesome red lights in the backgrounds. And I am on my way to the next original, which is the Icon House, Dr. Oddfellow's Twisted Origins. I'm super excited to do this. I think it's gonna be pretty good. And right now, you know Dr. Oddfellows is good because it's a 90-minute wait right now. But I'm gonna express myself. Maybe I can get it done in 30. That was twisted. Dr. Oddfellow did not hold back on his oddities, and it was really neat. Even got some Jack the Clown references in that house too, which was cool. And recycled American Werewolf is in there as well, and I always like to see that. 45 minutes with Express, better than 90. So let's move on. Probably, oh, guess what? It's time to choose thy fate as we go into Dueling Dragons. I know when I think of London, I feel like it's really foggy like this. It's the kind of place I'm gonna go see a werewolf down by the underground. I'm getting American Werewolf in London vibes over here. Just gonna say it. There we go, Shipyard 32, folks. That's how you know there's a sign right there. So, is there something fishy going on in here, I bet? We'll find out. You can't really tell what they are. Just like these entities. Let's see what's going on in the cage. Is that a shark cage or a monkey cage? I don't know. But hello. She looks like she's having fun in there. Got some still walkers up here. It's very cool, very cool. Looking good, looking very good. Yes, yes. Oh, it's like a bat creature. Yes, I love it. It's fantastic. Wow, he spreads his wings and everything. Because that's what you want from a bat creature. Look at this guy. Oh, it's a monkey. Shipyard 32 is very weird. It's got a lot of oddities, I guess. I guess that's why Oddfellow likes it so much. Because there's a lot of oddities to see here in the shipyard, right? 70 minutes right now over there for Chucky. And also, if you really like Chucky, you could have what he eats. All kinds of killer treats right here. All right, look at also evil Optimus Prime over there getting his spooky on. Isn't that cool? But we're gonna take a turn into my favorite area. That's Vamp 69 Scare Zone as we make our way over to Dueling Dragons and choose thy fate. I don't know what I'm gonna do, fire or ice. Back when it was a roller coaster, I really liked the Ice Dragon. So the Blizz Rock was my favorite, but the fire went a little higher. So I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna let the line choose. Whatever line's shorter is gonna be my fate tonight. They give a whole new meaning to Party Till You Drop right there. Look at him. I'm proud of him. These vampires are cool. They're my kind of vampires. As we head into the fog. Don't go into the fog, they say. But we're going into the fog. Look at this guy. He's whipping up some good treats. He's really getting ahead. Wow. Hey. Look, we got the girl dancing by the beetle here. Just loving life. These vampires are just trying to have a good time. And why not? Oh, I heard one. Jesus lived her best life. Over there, look, I'm going into the fog again. Look at this car. Classic car right here. Looking awesome. Check out the hood. Nice. We got some bikers going on here. Bike land. It's a big party. It's a big party. Halloween Horror Nights 32. It's psychedelic. You got Yeti over here, 60 minutes. But right now, it's time to choose thy fate. Dueling Dragons, 70 minutes. Yeah, roller coaster's awesome. Where do we go? Oh, this way. Okay, cool. I was like, I don't know where to go. Anyway, just got off of Dueling Dragons, and it was awesome. It really made me miss the old school roller coaster from Islands of Adventure, which was always one of my favorites, by the way. But they did a great job between the war of fire and ice. I mean, you really definitely felt like they were dueling. There was fire here and ice over there. Merlin was like, oh, this is nuts. And then at the very end of the house, you get to choose thy fate and either go the fire way or the ice way. And then depending which way you choose, you'll win. And Merlin congratulates you. Let me just say, I won. I chose ice and I won. So we're winner. I'm a winner tonight. Yeah. That was awesome. That was a fun house, and it had really good dragon effects too. It even had the old school tree from Merlin wood, and it had the dragons, the fire and ice dragons from the entrance to the roller coaster. If only the roller coaster had a queue like that. But it definitely brought back a lot of memories of Dueling Dragons for me. So that was a really good house. Good times had by all. As I make my way onto the foggy streets, one of the houses I was most anticipating to go see because I love a good Bigfoot or a Yeti, and it's only 50-minute wait, so we're gonna express myself. As they say, I don't think you're ready for this Yeti. I have survived my encounter with the Yeti, multiple Bigfoot, and a bear. That was a crazy house. I love that house. And I figured I would, because I just enjoy Bigfoot and Yetis and most cryptid things. So I knew that'd be a favorite for mine, but that was definitely a good time. A lot of good houses tonight here at Halloween Horror Nights. Very happy with just about all of the houses, minus The Exorcist. I think The Exorcist I'm just gonna put at the lower of my ranks, but everything else was just like right on for me. The original houses were excellent. The IPs were wonderful, and Stranger Things. Oh my God, that's still at the top for me. I love Stranger Things. I'm just so happy about the season 4. So I really enjoyed that. But the original houses, Oddfellows, was so good. Darkest Deal was definitely the scariest house. And Yeti was great. Dueling Dragons was awesome. Great tribute to Dueling Dragons. And then you have Chucky, which is always a good time. So I think that's how I rank the houses. BAM 69 Scare Zone was my favorite scare zone. Zodiac was okay. I didn't feel like Shipyard had too much, but definitely the BAM 69, definitely my favorite scare zone of the night. And as we say goodbye to Halloween Horror Nights and Dr. Oddfellow, we will see you again in the fog. It was a good time, and there he goes. Well, there it is, folks. A conclusion to an epic night here at Halloween Horror Nights 32. I had an awesome time. Got to do all the houses thanks to Express. If I didn't have Express, there's no way I could have done all the houses tonight. So it was definitely worth paying the extra money to go and do Express to get into each and every house. Definitely liked it. So thanks for coming with me today to Halloween Horror Nights. And until next time, I'm JohnnyJans. And as always, I'll catch you out there meandering around.